And you have the same, where people will literally bask in and bloom based on you giving and living in your own zone of genius and not comparing yourself to others. So know that there is no one quite like you, and no one can do what you do how you do, and we need you. So honor us with the authentic version of you. Now, there's another reason we sometimes fall into this comparison trap, where we feel like even if we're doing the work or presenting ourselves or putting ourselves out there, we have imposter syndrome. Like, oh my goodness, what if they really find out I'm not qualified? What if they really find out that I'm faking it to make it? I'm not as good as those other people. Soon everyone will see. But this is a symptom of or result of not knowing your worth. You have to know your worth and understand that Allah chooses whom He wills with His message. And that includes all types of messages. Not just the nubuwwah, not just wahi, revelation, but all types of messages. And even with that, even when you talk about the messengers, most of the anbiya, most of the rusul, experienced imposter syndrome at some point in their early days in spreading the message. They weren't exempt. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ thought no one would believe him. He was an orphan. He wasn't wealthy. He was a very simple individual. He couldn't read or write. I mean, talk about imposter syndrome. But he had the most important characteristics that a person can have. He was al-Amin. He was trustworthy and truthful. And understand that Allah will often choose the most unassuming people to spread His call, to spread His message, and to be a proof against those who think they are better than. And again, this is not just for the revelation. This is in every facet of life, every arena of knowledge. And don't worry about those who want to pick you apart, who want to judge your contribution. We all have naysayers. We all have people who can do that. But we know again from the example of the Prophet ﷺ, when he was sent to give the message of Islam to the Quraysh, they made the same mistake, the same mistaken assumption that many nations and people before them had also made, to their detriment, that the Prophet ﷺ was not worth listening to due to his lower status in their society, due to who he was, due to the fact that he wasn't powerful, that he was an orphan. They thought him unworthy of bearing such a message. But they failed to realize that Allah uplifts whom He wills. Allah uplifts whom He wills. And that elevation and status in spiritual affairs has nothing to do with your worldly riches or position. Nothing, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described in Surah Al-An'am.
وَإِذَا جَاءَتْهُمْ آيَةٌ قَالُوا لَن نُّؤْمِنَ حَتَّىٰ نُؤْتَىٰ مِثْلَ مَا أُوتِيَ رُسُلُ اللَّهِ اللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ حَيْثُ يَجْعَلُ رِسَالَتَهُ سَيُصِيبُ الَّذِينَ أَجْرَمُوا صَغَارٌ عِندَ اللَّهِ وَعَذَابٌ شَدِيدٌ بِمَا كَانُوا يَمْكُرُونَ.
And when a sign comes to them, they say, "Never will we believe until we are given like that which was given to the messengers of Allah." Allah is most knowing of where to place His message. They will inflict those who committed crimes debasement before Allah and severe punishment for what they used to do. So when it comes to your goals and aspirations, and especially your calling, your soul goals, that thing that you just can't seem to shake, that keeps you up at night, that you think about all the time, your purpose and means of serving your Lord in a grand way as a form of ibadah, know that you are perfect for the job. Even in your imperfection, you're perfect for the job because you were chosen. The fact that you have that inclination, you have those thoughts, those desires, those aspirations. You were chosen. You're perfect for the job, even in your imperfection. So have faith and move forward. Assalamu alaikum, my dear soul sister. Yes, you. I want to invite you to join me for the Soul Cleanse, an expanded 6-week adventure in reconnecting to your true self, letting go of what doesn't serve you, and allowing the words and guidance of your Lord to soothe your soul and propel you forward on a path of healing, upliftment, and purpose. Now, this experience is for my ladies who are ready to go deep, ready to reconnect, ready to release, and ready to transform. What I've shared in this short clip is just a snippet of one of 20 plus classes contained in the Soul Cleanse for what sisters have described as a truly soul-stirring curriculum. When you join us, you'll receive access to this transformational audio library, which delves deep into the issues that women struggle with most, all from a perspective of Quran and Sunnah, increasing self-worth, healing the little girl within, reconnecting to ibadah, overcoming abuse, letting go of comparison and impostor syndrome, dealing with toxic people, embracing your dreams and aspirations, setting boundaries, healing childhood wounds, and so much more. You'll also receive real-time coaching. Yes, I am there with you, hands-on, holding space and supporting you during the entire 6 weeks. You'll be able to wrap yourself in the love and support of your fellow soul sisters who are on the journey with you. The community and the sisterhood is truly priceless, mashallah. And we're all there, holding space for you to remove the mask, explore your pain, release the shackles, and embrace your transformation. It's time, sis. It's time to polish and elevate the diamond within. Now, during the Soul Cleanse, we'll be day by day removing the debris that is built up on top of who you truly are. The sublime words of your Lord will be used to affirm what you already know deep inside, but it's been buried by the trials of life, that you are enough. You just have to claim it. Sis, if you're ready to stop letting old pain and patterns hold you back from your breathtaking future, you'll want to join us in this transformational experience starting soon. Go to womanbynature.com/soul cleanse to save your seat. I can't wait to support you, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.